You're gonna see 180 definitely at least in the second week of whatchamacallit, in March.
Okay.
At least. All right. So just remember I said that.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and join her so that I can be 180 by the second week of March too.
Please do, man. I'm gonna put y'all in the group chat in a second because
Yeah.
now I might need you to lead the vet to victory or something because Ty be
Absolutely,
playing.
because I teeter tot. I lose a lot, then I like said it. I be feeling it, then I go on back, and I'm like, man, here I am back at where I started. No, I never gain it all the way back. I never go past like 195, but yep, nope. I've been chasing 180 for the past 3-4 months.
Yeah, we gonna get it.
But once again, Ty also got a different type of lifestyle too. So
Yeah,
she works all around the clock. That could play an effect.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
it's
I
all
mean,
good.
that's what I work a lot too. I work 2 jobs and I'm in school, but
Yeah.
oh yeah.
All right. So let me speak to Maya. What's up? What you got going on?
I ain't got nothing going on.
You ain't got nothing going on?
I just came from the store.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about it. What'd you get from the store?
I got the video, but I sent you everything in that video and then some salmon and some broccoli.
Okay. All right, so let's compare results. Okay, well, not compare results, but compare days. Okay, so Maya, you heard Tuzette. She had 4 boiled eggs, or basically 4 eggs, pieces of bacon, kimchi as a side, and then she's about to have a burger, maybe like a bacon cheeseburger a little bit later, right? So tell me everything that you ate and drank so far today.
You know I ain't eat half that stuff.
I
Okay,
know.
I had
I want you to
one
finish
wrap
yourself.
today, but it was packed. It was real big. Had chicken in there, tomatoes and cucumbers, and some new stuff that I didn't see out this new restaurant that I tried, y'all. It's called like Mezzi or something.
Meza.
Mezza. Whatever the green stuff is, it's spicy, and that was in the wrap.
Okay. Now, you already know what I'm about to ask you next.
And 2 bananas. No, it wasn't enough. But
You said 2 bananas and it wasn't
and two
enough?
two bananas, and I know you're gonna tell me that that wasn't enough for the day.
Okay. Now, tell me what was the worst thing that you ate today and why?
That flat bread, because I'm not supposed to have no bread.
Okay. And what else?
Them bananas.
So you see how, ladies, once again, y'all would know this is why I am stalling. But I'm still having these things, right? And because y'all still having it, I mean, I can't fault you because sometimes we live in our life and little things like that. But this will be the reason why you're not seeing the scale drop as much because you're forcing your body to retain water. If I type in banana nutrition facts, I already know off the top of my head it got 27 grams of carbs. But you know what? We ain't doing nothing else. Banana nutrition facts. 27, 26.9, excuse my French, grams of carbs. Right? But she didn't have one, she had two. 52 grams of carbs, right? So now let me compare that to, I don't know, I'm a peach nutrition facts. Even though peach is not in season, I'm just trying to show y'all that these things add up more because here's the peach one right here. It says 12 grams of carbs. You know what that means? She could have had essentially 4 peaches and still expect to lose weight than if she chose to have 2 bananas. That's what that means. Or better yet, if I type in strawberries nutrition facts, am I sharing my screen? I'm not sharing my screen no more.
No.
Okay, thank you. But yeah, so strawberry nutrition facts, long story short, basically say like 6. Okay, here we go. Boom. 11.7 grams of carbs. And then this is what? For per cup of strawberries. All right, cool. 3 grams of fiber. So 11 minus 3 is 8. That means she could have had 6 red Solo cups. The party house cups that you have in the house right now. She could have ate 6 of those and still expect to lose more weight than if she chose to have 2 bananas.
I'm about to go back to the market and get the strawberries.
You see what I'm saying? So
I'm about to go
ultimately,
get them.
y'all, The information that I'm giving to y'all is not like this is what I believe. This is not, I feel like it's better than any other program. I'm breaking it down to a scientific level. Well, if you now understand the numbers, just like y'all go into a store, okay, this Chanel bag or this bag costs $300, this bag costs $1,000. I know I have to give up more cash if I buy this bag opposed to this bag. It's the same thing here. I just want you to choose better quality carbs so you're having more fun. You feel like you're eating more, which means you're having more volume, and it's more satiating as well because the strawberries actually got more carbs in it, believe it or not. I mean, or more fiber in it that keeps you full than a banana. So you're just getting best of both worlds. That's why the best type of veggies are green vegetables. Not because, once again, they're green, not because they got less carbs in it, but because green vegetables naturally got more fiber in it, which means that I can eat less of this and receive more fullness opposed to something like rice where I'm eating a lot of it and I'm still not getting full as fast. Y'all see what I'm saying? Nobody ever wants to eat 4 frozen bags of broccoli. But everybody can easily eat 2 cups of rice. If y'all went to that hibachi spot, if you went to Benihana's before, they give you about 3 cups of rice. And we can finish that. Because on the plate, especially how big the plate is, it's not a lot. But now, ironically, if I type in rice nutrition facts, for some, it could be a little bit different. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. This one says 53 grams of carbs. But I know that real rice, if you actually put it in a chronometer, is about 45 grams of carbs. No matter what, that's 135 grams of carbs. And you didn't even touch the noodles yet. That's without the teriyaki sauce. Y'all didn't put no yum yum sauce on it yet. Y'all see what I'm saying? So it adds up very, very quick. Rice is not bad. Just rice helps people gain weight. It's that simple. Bananas are not bad. They just help you gain weight. So my question to you will be, what is your goal? Okay? So you know what, Maya? So let's talk about that because I want to make sure that you see a milestone number soon. Now, Maya is she does the best hair in Charlotte from what the streets told me. Okay? So if you're in Charlotte, go ahead and check her out. She's going to have your joint laid and everything. I seen it too. So what do you feel like is the biggest reason why you're not having a bigger meal earlier?
I don't be hungry.
Simply put, I do not be hungry. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So let's say around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock ish. Right? If I made Maya go to, hypothetically, McDonald's or Wendy's, and you had to get a double cheeseburger, no bun, no fries, dry double cheeseburger, do you feel like that's going to keep you full for the rest of the day?
No. When I went and got that one from Five Guys, I was okay though.
You was okay, but you wasn't full for the rest of the day, right?
No, I needed like a little something after
A
that.
little something after that, right? Ty, when I put you on the double cheeseburger diet, what happened after that?
I started losing weight.
Why?
Because I stayed full longer. And then when I was hungry, I went and got like 16 nuggets or something from Chick-fil-A.
And Ty, by the
16.
way, Maya, is somebody who's hustling and busting all day long too. Okay, so y'all kind of mimic lifestyles.
I was shaking my head like, yeah, I used to hear that all the
Yeah,
time.
all the
I
time.
didn't eat enough either.
So Maya, you're simply not eating enough. But once again, the reason why you're not eating enough is because you're so busy that you don't prioritize yourself. And once again, you're not hungry, which I understand. So that's why instead of me forcing you to eat something where it's like you just gag at the thought of you finishing all of this, I want you to grab something quick. Okay? Where you know, in somebody like your case, it's not going to keep me full for the rest of the day. But now it's basically buying you time to get something later. right? So hypothetically, let's say you would have got a double cheeseburger earlier during the day. And the reason why I'm saying a double cheeseburger, y'all, is because once again, we was all taught that a double cheeseburger is fattening, right? But why is a double cheeseburger fattening? If I type in, let's type in Wendy's double nutrition facts. The reason why a double cheeseburger is fattening is because they already assume that you're about to get the double cheeseburger with the fries, with the drink. Okay? But we already know that on this program, you definitely don't want any fries, at least on the days you're trying to see the scale drop, right? Now, I'm going to teach y'all a little bit of science. So right here, it says a double cheeseburger or a double from Wendy's, 51 grams of protein, 44 grams of fat. The two things that your body is looking for in order to signal to your brain that, hey, food is coming in is protein and fat. It's never carbs. So your body and your small intestine literally got receptors to pick up, hey, this person is eating proteins and fat. Let me signal to my hypothalamus that food is coming in, and we can start releasing the hormones that's saying that, hey, that we're actually full. You're giving me what we need. That's why, once again, y'all can eat 4 to 5 to 6 cookies, and then you can still eat the 7 cookies. Somebody said, I'll give you $100 if you eat it, because you're not really getting full because your body's not picking it up. But now if somebody said, hey, Maya, I dare you to eat 3 double cheeseburgers, she's going to be like, yo, I don't care if you give me $1,000. I probably can't do it because our brain is picking it up, right? So this double cheeseburger is 51 grams of protein. It got 44 grams of fat, but 36 grams of carbs. Now, Maya, this is a double cheeseburger. The burger is a carb, fat, or protein.
Are you asking me or you want me to tell you?
No, I'm asking you.
It's a protein and a carb.
Protein. But why does it has carbs in a burger?
Oh, I don't know.
You do know.
I probably do, but I can't remember right now.
Tell me the ingredients in a burger.
I don't know that. Beef and what else?
Beef and what?
I don't know. What's in a burger for
If
real?
I made you
Beef
take a
for
picture of
what?
a burger right now, what would you see? If you had to name 2 things on a burger, what would you name?
I really don't know because I haven't had a burger in a year since you sent me the Five Guys, and that's why their burger was so good. Like I don't eat burgers.
I'm about to fight you.
For real, I swear to God, I ain't had a burger in like 2 years.
Okay, all right. Watch this. Suzette, what's in a burger? 2 main ingredients.
What? Just the burger and the bun?
The burger and the bun.
And the bun.
See, y'all see what I be dealing with, y'all? But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good, man. You gotta let them come in as they are.
We have our
So
long moments.
the bun. So if I already know a burger, the patties are protein. The lettuce is a carb, but come on, bro. It's not going to have 30 grams of carbs. Maybe a little strip of tomato. And the bun, that means 95% of this carbs, this 36, got to be coming from the bun. So if I take away the bun, then now not only this carb number drops, but if you was a person who's tracking calories, the calorie number drop. Okay? Now I'm going to also teach y'all something. So every single gram of carb is 4 calories. Every single gram of protein is 4 calories. Every single gram of fat is 9 calories. A lot of people don't know that. So that's why I also say do not be afraid of fat, but have more what on your plate than fat? Protein. Okay? So the reason why a lot of women who tried keto before, and they was eating a whole lot of nuts and a whole lot of salads, a whole lot of dressings. And then at one point in time, you might stall. And you're like, well, I'm doing everything right. And I'm not eating no carbs. Why in the hell I'm stalling? Every single time your body was burning the fat, you replaced it. But once again, because you're eating things that you don't really care for as much, or you're putting butter inside your coffee, right? I mean, yeah, that's going to help you suppress your appetite, but you're really not like eating any food, right? And because you're using a whole lot of oils, the oils is not really keeping you full. You're like, it's not making sense, but yet you're eating a lot more calories than you think. So if I typed in 1 cup. So by the way, once again, just to bring it all home, 36.3. It's how many grams of carbs? That's 36.3. You multiply that by 4. So if I type in 36 times 4, which I already know, that's going to be about like 150, 144. Boom. So I take that same 144 from what is shown in this label. So it's basically safe to say each patty or a double cheeseburger, if I take away the bun, is 600 calories. But now Maya's starting her day off with this, right? And now she's giving her body eating almost half the protein that her body needs in the first place on the average day anyways. The average woman needs at least 100 grams of protein a day. But if I say I want you to start off your day with a double cheeseburger, no fries, no bun, that don't seem too daunting to you. That don't sound like a lot of food because you usually associate a double cheeseburger with some sides. That sides with the burger keeps you full, just not the patties alone. You see what I'm saying? So that's why for some of y'all be like, hey Trey, can I have some nuts? Peanuts, almonds, cashews, things like that. I always say I would rather y'all have more fruit than nuts, even though fruits are carb based and nuts is fat based. Why? If I type in 1 cup almonds nutrition facts, let's see if I actually got it here. So some people see the 30 grams of protein. They're like, oh, that's good. 1 cup of almonds, 624 calories. Would y'all rather have a double cheeseburger or about 14 to 16 almonds? When I put it like that, y'all gonna be like, of course the burger, right? But it has the same amount of calories. But people don't know that because you're saying, oh, well, nuts is healthy. It's going to help me lose weight. No, all because it's healthy doesn't mean it's going to help you lose weight. So now let me compare it to something like, what is your favorite fruit, Maya? Your ultimate favorite fruit?
Berries,
I
blueberries.
don't believe you. What's your real favorite fruit?
Oh my god, that really is.
Okay, all right, whatever. All right, so blueberry nutrition facts, cool. So now if I compare it to 1 cup of blueberries, y'all see it's the same website, right? 82 calories. So for the same quantity, I'm getting 80% less calories than if I swapped it over to almonds. And y'all was all taught that almonds is the healthiest nut, period. Okay? So ladies, that's why I want y'all to be mindful also of reading the whole entire label. Do not just read the protein and the carbs. Look at the fat too. Because y'all going to notice some of these things that y'all like are fat based. But they're like very high in fats. So nuts, seeds, and oils, that's why I say y'all got to keep it cute with. That's why I say when you're going to go ahead and get some the oil, get the spray. Because if you're spraying a lot, it's going to be very hard for you to overdo the spray. When you have nuts, people don't say, okay, well, let me take out a Ziploc bag and let me just put 6 to 8 almonds. You're not going to do that. You're going to say, almonds are healthy, handful, 2 handfuls, and I'm going to take this to work. And that could have easily been 500 to 800 calories, and you was better off. Watch this. You was better off just going to McDonald's. You can get a medium fry, and you're saving half the calories. So now nobody's arguing which one is healthier, McDonald's fries or almonds. But now if somebody told me, hey Trey, if I'm trying to lose weight, which one would be a better choice, McDonald's fries or almonds? I'm going to say get the McDonald's fries. That's why it's imperative for y'all to once again read the whole label, not just a part of the label. Okay? All right. So, but yeah, Maya, what I want you to really do is think about some foods. And I want you to possibly text it to me. I know you usually eat out for your first meal. If you had to make a meal at home, and if you had to eat this meal every single day for the next 5 days as your first meal, you would kind of still have a smile on your face, what would that be?
Steak and eggs.
I would love for you to start off your day with steak and eggs. And you see your friend over there, the older version of you, she's shaking her head too. Because every single time she started off the day with steak and eggs, the scale dropped. Because she's eating something that she enjoys. And then what somebody like Ty would do, she's going to have the steak and eggs, but sometimes she don't finish it. So then when she gets some downtime again, 3 to 4 hours later, she's just going to finish off that steak. Nobody really wants to eat warmed up eggs. Y'all see what I'm saying?
Right. So what ounces of steak I need and how many eggs I need to make?
Knowing your lifestyle and knowing the fact that you're somebody who is prone not to eat again later, I'm gonna say every single day you should make a 12-ounce steak with 4 eggs. You see
And
how
I'm
our eyes got big, y'all?
That's
Our
a
eyes
lot of
got
food.
big as hell. Okay, that is a lot of food, Maya, right? But here's the funny thing. Now let's play it out, Maya. Tell me, what is your favorite type of steak? If somebody took you out to eat and it's on his tab, what type of steak you picking up?
A sirloin.
First off, love yourself more, Queen. If a man is taking you out to eat, you want a ribeye, you want a
That
strip.
it, that
Okay,
is
we
the
don't do
one
no
I
sirloin.
like. I can do a strip though. I can do a strip.
I'm about to say, I don't know if you know, but my dad told me sirloin is cow butt. So unless you like cow butt, go crazy. All
Man, why
right.
would you tell me that? And I just told you that's my favorite.
I'm just letting you know the vibe. Strips and ribeyes from now on. Run up that tab. You're young. You're kind of young, so you're learning the game. So now let's say you do a sirloin, right? Boom. That's cool. 12-ounce sirloin steak. It says for 3 ounces, it's 270 calories. You multiply it by 4, that's 800 calories. So when you make this sirloin, right, and then once again 4 eggs is only about 300 calories because every egg is about 70 calories. 4 eggs, nutrition facts. Boom. So if that's the case, that means with this one meal alone, now Maya is cracking 1,000 calories. That's it. Okay, Maya, you ever had crumble cookie before?
I don't like sweets.
Okay, what is your favorite type of like, all right, dessert? It don't have to be sweet, but something like, okay, this is a treat to myself. I like this, and it might be a vice to some people.
Pound cake or lemon cake.
Pound cake or lemon cake. Okay, so you got good taste. How much pound cake you felt like you ate at one time? That was like, okay, I'm kind of wilding out.
You know how it comes sliced? Probably
Yeah.
like 4
4
slices.
slices of pound cake. Okay, cool. I like the fact that you did that. Okay, so if I type in pound cake nutrition facts, and once again, I told her to eat basically some steak and eggs. Her eyes got big, but she could eat 4 slices of pound cake. Why? Because her body is not recognizing that she's really eating. Okay? So, this is for, I mean, this sounds crazy, but it's all good. So, this is just a random pound cake that I found online, y'all. Maya, how many calories you see right there?
Scoot it over.
Scoot it. I'll make it. I'll make it bigger for you. Don't even trip.
We can't see nothing. Scoot it over
Y'all
to
can't
the
see
other
it. Y'all can see this, right?
We can't. I can't see the numbers.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I can zoom more than this.
You gotta move it around because I just did it.
Oh,
You can move it around.
damn, 300, y'all. It's 300.
300. Okay, boom. Look, it's showing it. It's showing the fatness in the Lord. Okay. And it got 29 grams of carbs, right? So if I multiply this by 4, because she said 4 slices, right? I didn't steer her towards. I asked her how much would you eat? 4. 300 times 4 is 1,200. And that's about 120 grams of carbs right there.
That was big of me.
But now, like, okay, you like pound cake. I don't really care for pound cake, right? So let's say I do something like Haribo gummy bears.
Well, at least her pound cake had a little protein in it.
Don't do that.
See, you my type of girl. Yeah.
See? And that's why she's canceled. Don't listen to her.
Fiber.
No, don't listen to her, y'all. All right.
No, I was subtracting the dietary fiber to see how many net carbs.
Oh, how much not carbs did you see, Ashley?
It was like 5.
Oh.
Put some respect on the net.
Okay, all right. Net carbs, yeah, it's still over 100 grams of carbs. How about that? All right. So if I like to have the Haribos, right? So boom. Let me see. But once again, this is why y'all need to read the label so you know, okay, it kind of makes sense in the grand scheme of things. Once I break it down like that, we're just never exposed to it because we don't want to look for it. Let's be real. So this Haribo's, it says it got 100 calories, right? And 23 grams of carbs, but it says for 4.5 servings per container. Why did they break it up to 4.5 servings? Because they know everybody would trip out if they pick up some Haribo gummy bears and it said, oh, it only got 112 grams of carbs in it and only about 60 grams of sugar in it and 450 calories. Nobody's never going to buy it. But once again, I can manipulate the label as much as I want to make the numbers as low as possible so more people will purchase it. Okay? So that's why y'all got to read the full label. Okay? And all because it's healthy doesn't mean it's going to help you lose weight. So Maya, definitely start off your day with steak and eggs for the next 2 days. It don't got to be starting tomorrow, you know. But next time you go
I'm on
grocery
the way to
shopping.
go get the steak right now.
Okay, all right. Don't threaten me to a good time. I want you to get 3
On the way.
steaks. And that got to be your first meal. I want you to make 4 eggs. And I want you to eat the eggs first before you start touching the steak. You, of course, you can have a little piece or whatever, but save the majority of it for later because then you can have the steak with whatever you want later.
Okay.
Okay? And then I guarantee you, you're going to be full, you're going to be satiated, and you're going to see that scale drop every single day.
All right.
All right? Thank you for joining. But matter of fact, Todd, since you went ghost on me, what you been up to? What you been doing? I haven't seen you in 2 months.
I ain't been doing nothing.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. At least you're
Nothing
real. At least you're real. So make sure you schedule a call at least by Monday.
I get
Let's
you.
catch up.
I got you.
All right.
All right.
Tuesday, we already got a call scheduled for tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. All right, cool. Thara, how you doing?
I'm alright. I'm trying to get back on track with this program.
Okay, I seen your text earlier.
Yeah.
So, what's the game plan?
Trying for 5X tomorrow morning.
Okay. So, I know you heard our conversation. You've been here for a little second. What do you feel like is the biggest reason why you're not seeing the scale drop as much, just based off your particular lifestyle?
I'm just not eating enough.
Y'all see what I'm saying, right? So, for the average woman, especially on this program, the only reason why they are stalling is because they're not eating enough. So that's why I want to kind of help y'all take the emotion out of it. And the best way you can take the emotion out of what you're eating is eating something that you enjoy. Period. Every single day, some of y'all look at me crazy when I say this, but I eat out for my first meal every single day. Every single day. I just came back from Yard House an hour ago, y'all. Y'all see what I'm saying? But the reason why I do this is first off, I already know it's not the healthiest thing to eat out every single day, but I know what I'm ordering. So I always choose a better option. But two, because I'm always on calls all day long, I really don't got time to cook. I don't want to think about what I'm going to eat. And I swear to God, if I had 4 to 5 to 6 different calls, and then somebody says, hey, Trey, here's some chicken breast and broccoli, I'm not going to eat it. All right, not eat it at all. Okay, so I'm eating something that I'm enjoying, but before I even come to that conclusion, I ask myself, first thing in the morning, it might sound fat, what sounds good to me today? And I'd be thinking for 2 hours, oh, you know what? Do I want crab cakes? Okay, crab cakes sound good. I might do that. Do I want to? Is it in the budget? Okay, cool. Maybe not in the budget. Cool. Do I want a burger? No, I had a burger yesterday, but I'm really thinking about these things until I come to one that makes sense. And once again, once you swap out the main worst ingredient, you can have it. So we already know the burger, the worst part of the ingredient of the burger is the bun. Therefore, if I buy some low carb or protein based hamburger buns and I take my burger home, swap out the bun, I can have a burger. And me and Tuzette always goes out for tacos on Taco Tuesdays. She would literally see me one point in time pull out a Ziploc bag out of my pocket. Yeah, it's ghetto. I don't care. And there's going to be low carb tortillas in that. I'm going to have the same tacos. I'm going to dump the whole ingredients of the same taco that I had inside my little tortilla, and I'm eating like this. She's gaining weight. I'm losing weight. We're doing the same thing. But this is the extra step that the average person's not willing to do. Okay? So, what is a meal? Kind of like what I did with Maya, Thara, where it's like, if I eat this for my first meal every single day, I actually enjoy it. Therefore, I want it. Therefore, I'm going to have it more frequently.
Got it.
Well, what is that meal? That wasn't
Oh, for me?
hypothetical.
Oh, um, like jerk chicken oxtail.
Jerk chicken also? Okay. Now, are you making this at home, or when you said that there was a specific restaurant that came up in your head?
Well, I just moved, so I don't know where I can buy it from where I live now, but usually I would buy it.
Okay. You live in North Carolina too, right?
Yeah,
What part?
Charlotte.
Charlotte, right? Okay, cool. So let me see something. Hypothetically, if I type in, and this is the another thing that I do, y'all, because I'm never going to a rinky-dink spot. I'm gonna show y'all how I Google stuff right here. I'm literally typing best jerk chicken Charlotte. And then what I will literally do is I will literally go to the place and look at the website. Because what I want to do as well, I want to make sure that I'm not just leaving out with jerk chicken. I want to see if they got sides that make sense as well. So some Jamaican spots, they're going to have cabbage. Some may have spinach or callaloo. Some just might just have straight up rice and peas. You know? So if it's a spot where it's just straight up rice and peas and I know I want to side with my jerk chicken, I'm not going to go there. It doesn't make logical sense. You know? So I'm going to check out all the things. That way I'm not stuck and it's like, okay, I ordered 2 sides and now I got to get the plantains. And now I got to tell myself, okay, Trey, you're not going to eat the plantains and you know I'm going to eat the plantains.
Yeah.
So don't ever put
So
yourself in that predicament, y'all.
So no plantains?
You know what? I didn't say that, right? But you know what? I'm going to just do something better. Plantains nutrition facts. Let's see what's in a plantain, y'all. So plantain nutrition facts. It is only 58 grams of carbs. 2 grams of 3 grams of fiber. So 55 grams of net carbs. And now if I type in on Google, what is the starchiest fruit on earth? Plantains.
Oh, wow. Okay. Got it.
So plantains help you gain weight. That doesn't mean it's bad for you. It just helps you gain weight. Especially if you fry it. And you know, all Jamaican restaurants do that. Everything happens for a reason. So the less tampered with, the less manipulated something is, the better it is